Hey everybody, back again today. I want to talk about the one thing that you can do if you want to transform your life, if you want to reach your goal, if you want to try and improve your current situation, whatever it is. It's a simple thing. Everybody can do it. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it's a simple thing that everybody can do if you want to try and reach your goal. You want to change your life? Change your habits, right? Think about it. Habits are usually the one big obstacle we never see that derails and screws so many people up, right? Human beings, we are creatures of habit. We like the routine. We like predictability. We like to kind of have all of our, ducks in a row, but we very easily fall into habits. And sometimes those habits that you may have may be the ones, like I said, that are getting in the way of your goals and your hopes and your dreams, right? Think about your day, right? Today, as I record right now, today is a Monday, right? What is your daily routine for a Monday? I'm sure if I asked you that, you could tell me right away how a typical Monday goes. You could probably tell me pretty accurately how today's going to play out for you. You could probably tell me what next Monday's going to look like. You could probably even tell me what last Monday was like. Even if you don't remember the specifics, you just kind of know your daily habit and routines, and every Monday kind of just becomes the same, right? We all, like I said, have our routines, and we kind of fall victim to those all the time, right? We get ingrained in these habits, and there's no room to make changes in them because our schedules, our habits are kind of getting in the way, right? So what's your daily routine? What's my daily routine, right? I could do the same thing. I wake up in the morning, I go make a pot of coffee, I go to the bathroom, make my coffee first, and I'll sit down and read the news, check things on the internet, wake my daughter up, get her breakfast, ready to school. I'll go work out. I'll make a video like I am right now. It's my part of the routine. I'll log off. I'll go do some work online on the internet, pick up my daughter at the end of the day, come home, make some dinner, maybe take a little break, and then try and do a little more work before bed, and then shower, story time, and sleep, right? That's like my daily routine. It's not exciting. It's not amazing. It's just the habits that we have structured for our lives. I mean, it's the autopilot for my week, right? It's just every day is kind of the same, right? What's your daily routine? Do you have time in your routine to do the things that you want to do? If not, maybe you need to change some of your habits up, right? Case in point, think about something that most people have experience with or maybe want to do or have done at some point in time, and it's a good analogy. Think of getting in shape, right? Working out, going to the gym. Everybody wants to be in better shape than they are now. Okay, I don't think anyone's going to say no. I can't get in any better shape than I am currently. Everybody wants that, but how many people actually follow through and go and put in the work and put in the time to do that, right? And those that do actually set foot in the gym, get a membership, whatever it is, go work out, right? How many of them do you think actually stick with it and put in the time and work to get the results that they want? Or how many people go a little bit here and there and then start making excuses? I can't go today. I'm too busy. I'll go next week. And then that idea, that goal kind of gets farther and farther away, right? Becomes unachievable. Not because going to the gym is hard. I mean, they did it the first day. They may have went really well for a week, right? They can do it. It's not impossible. But you couldn't make it like a habit. Does that make sense? You couldn't build it into your routine. You couldn't make gym autopilot. And because that's the case, a lot of people, they falter. They don't stick with it. In the gym, they don't care. They take your monthly dues. That's how they make their money. But you couldn't commit, right? You couldn't make it routine. You couldn't stay long enough to make it a habit. But once you do that, right? Say you can go for 2 or 3 weeks consistently, then going to the gym is not really difficult at all, right? Because it's part of your routine. It's become a habit at that point. And then not going is like the difficult part, right? Because you've wired your brain, you've fit it into that schedule that the gym's important, you make time for it, it's just part of your routine. You've made it a habit, right? Same thing with like if you want to start a business, right? You got to make it a habit. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work. Can't make a website. You can make a website in a day. I don't know if it's going to be good, but you can't make a business in a day. It takes time, consistently working towards that goal if you want to have success, right? And you got to build that time in to keep working on it. If you don't stick with it, it's not going to be successful, especially if you're starting off or it's a second job or a passion project, right? If you can't make it part of your daily routine, it's going to be very hard to make that thing happen because it takes that much time and work to get it done. Another analogy, writing, for example, right? I don't write much anymore, but I used to write quite a bit. And, a habit of all good writers is very simple. You just write every single day. You want to improve, you want to get better, you want to finish your book, you want to finish your story. You need to get into the habit of writing every single day. It may not be a lot. Maybe some days you only write 10, 15, 20 minutes. That's fine. But because you've made it a habit, your routine, eventually, even if it's just a page a day, you can finish a 300, 400, 500 page book. It may take you some time, but you can do it because you make it a habit. I guarantee your writing is going to get better because you made it a routine. You've made it that habit. How many times can I say habit in a video? Let's see. Okay. But same thing, right? You've got to you got to commit to it. You got to make it autopilot. And then you can become successful. You can reach your goals, right? Habits are so important. Think about people's bad habits if you want to see how powerful habits can be. Think about some bad habits that people sometimes have a hard time kicking. For example, caffeine was like my big one. I used to have energy drink a day when I was like teaching and stuff like that, right? And just soda in general. I used to drink at least an energy drink a day, sometimes two. Or it was kind of it was like a routine. Like after lunch, I'm feeling a little tired at school. I needed to try and finish the day. I got to be alert. I'd slam my energy drink, and I guess I was okay. But it's a lot of sugar. It's a lot of caffeine. It's not something I wanted to do. That was a hard habit to break, let me tell you, right? Something as simple as just soda and caffeine, you get so used to it. Your body, physically becomes accustomed to that, that sugar and that caffeine, even the taste of it, right? It's hard to kick. Eventually I did. I really don't drink soda much anymore. I mean, coffee's my only really dose of caffeine. I do drink a lot of coffee still. But to break a habit is just as hard as maybe starting a habit, right? And that's why, people, who drink a lot or smoke a lot or get addicted, it's hard for them to quit because, again, your brain is just wired to like those certain things, the predictability of it. But if you can, like I said, break those habits, make new habits, is the first thing you need to do if you want to find success. It's not easy to do. A trick I always used to do, and this is kind of what helped me break the soda habit, is I'll make it like a challenge to myself, right? A small challenge, an achievable one. Like I'm going to try and not drink soda for like a week or 3 days or something like that, right? Something that I know that I can meet that goal. It's not huge. It's not insurmountable. It's not, not going like a whole month. I'm just going to go like 3, 4, 5 days, no soda, right? And once I reach that goal, it's like, I got some success, right? I set a small bar, but I jumped over it. I've had some success. I met my goal. Now, let's see how long I can keep it going, right? Well, I've had 4 days without an energy drink. Let's see if I can keep my streak going, right? It's all about keeping that streak alive. Let's go 5 days without soda, and then 6 days. And I'm really running one, but you know what? I'm on a streak. let's try and go 7 days. And what I'm doing, man, is by keeping that streak extended, I'm kind of making it now a habit. That drinking soda is kind of becoming less and less important to me, because every day I'm not only keeping my goal, but I'm like reaching a new plateau, right? I'm getting to another level. And it's been like, and in 2 weeks I haven't had any soda. And then a whole month, right? Wow. Like then that's a heavy duty streak I got going, right? And then it becomes easier. Well, I've done a month, I can do another month easy, and that it builds and builds and builds. And by making things kind of like a streak, for me at least, it's been easier to break that habit. Going to the gym, same thing, right? Hey, I went 2 weeks consistently. Now, let's see if I can keep that streak going, right? And then it becomes a habit, and then you got time, and you don't even think about it anymore. Again, starting a business, you need to find time to work on your project, to work on your idea. So how are you going to do it, right? Come home, maybe that hour you used to rest after work, maybe you go to like a coffee shop right after work, okay? And you get in an hour time then. Maybe you wake up an hour earlier every day and you work then. Maybe if you have your weekends open, you just commit to like Saturdays, right, is going to be my work day. I can't really work during the week, so I'm just going to work all day Saturday, right? Commit to that every Saturday, build that streak of working. And then you can get your productivity up, and you can start to build again that business idea, that website, your YouTube channel, your company, whatever it is, right? But it's all about using habits, said it again, to your advantage, right? It's a powerful tool if you can use it to your advantage, but sometimes, again, they can come back and bite us on the butt. And, those bad habits can be hard to break if we let them get the better of us, right? But simple as that. If you have something that's worth it to you, if it's that important to you, turn it into a habit, right? Try and make it part of your routine. And I guarantee you'll have a lot more success. You'll get a lot more work done if you can take, again, the wiring of your brain and twist it in a way to make it beneficial to you, right? Change your life, change your habits. All right, that's it for today. I gotta go. I got work to do, and I'll catch you later. I know you do too.